Welcome back, and thank you for watching Good Day.
Yeah, so you've seen how much we've enjoyed our Good Day garden, and it wouldn't have been possible without some raised beds.
Yes, a friend of Good Day, Anna and Brian Kolin, join us with projects you can tackle. That's why Stephen has the safety goggles on.
Yes.
They're with Inspired Lumber, and you all helped me. Thank you for helping me make those beds. They came out beautiful, obviously, and we had a great garden, didn't we?
We did, so thanks so much for helping Amanda do that. It was awesome this summer, so yeah, really good. So I have my PPE. Amanda had her PPE on then.
I'm going to put mine on now.
Put those safety glasses on now because we're going to do some projects, but before we get into that, talk to us about Inspired Lumber a bit. What do you guys do?
So Inspired Lumber Workshop is a membership-based wood shop and creative space. We are, we kind of tag ourselves as a gym membership, but with power tools and crafty stuff, right? And so we've eliminated those hurdles that most people encounter, the expensive tools and the space to hold those tools. So instead of having to go out and buy them, you can come in and use ours. We already have them all, just come in and use them, and we have people there, namely us, and other members who can tell you how to use them, so that way you're not kind of out there trying to figure it out and making a mistake. So those exotic woods and things are very expensive, and so instead of trying to do it and then making mistakes on it and wasting all that wood, come in and learn from us.
Yes.
Quick and easy way to do it.
And you have some really cool workshops that you do on a daily basis, right? So what are some of the workshops you've got going on right now?
Yeah, so we've got our classes list on our website, which is inspiredlumberworkshop.com. When you go to our classes list, there's wood shop classes, so everything from cutting boards to Lazy Susans to campfire chairs and farmhouse tables. I mean, you could literally do just about anything. To our Nailed It classes, which are all of the creative decorative stuff. So a lot of the things that you see here.
Yeah.
You go on, you sign up for one of the Nailed It classes, which we have probably a dozen of them between now and the end of November. And then once you sign up for that class that you want, you choose whichever projects you want to work. You can do more than one if you want to. You can pick whichever ones. And that's what we're going to have you do.
Oh, boy.
Okay, sounds good. So before we get into it, just walk us through some of the things we are seeing on the table.
So we have our rustic lantern right here.
So beautiful.
It's such a classic piece. It's a little bit larger than life on a typical lantern. These little gnomes. I'm not necessarily a gnome person, but they are just cute as a button. So there's a few of them around here. The ornaments down here, that's one of our Nailed It classes too. You can do a set of 9 of those. We have the reindeer. We also have the virtues on there as well.
Like it's Prancer. We got Prancer and Blitzen and Comet and
Rudolph.
I could sing the song. And Rudolph.
We have Rudolph in there.
Beautiful gifts for people too.
Exactly.
And I love the cutting board and Lazy Susan. Just so looking at the Lazy Susan, it's not together, but I see different colors when it comes to the wood. So how did that come about?
We use a whole series of different exotic woods that we get to be able to assemble these things for our cutting board classes and for the Lazy Susan class. We glue them together, put them into different shapes.
And there you go.
And yeah, it's as simple as that. With this, we attach a mechanism to the bottom for the Lazy Susan. It spins.
It will spin.
You can put marbles under there in a cake pan.
Yeah, we did learn about that during a hack.
So we'll pick up, we have a Lazy Susan class tonight actually to do this, but we've got Purple Heart in here, we've got oak, walnuts, balsam maple, just a ton of different woods that we can acquire.
We use all the natural colors for the woods. We don't do any stains on them.
Oh, nice.
Nothing's been touched on this.
Really cool.
Gorgeous.
So yesterday we were able to see these white things fall from the sky, and there were a lot of them.
Yeah,
I like these.
And they were blinding a little bit at a point, but you guys have some for decoration here, so we're going to put these together.
Yes, you are. So yeah, the set of this, the bigger one and the smaller one are one of our Nailed It classes that we do was the set of the rustic snowflakes. So we're going to have you guys put them together, and Brian's going to walk you through.
And they have all the faith in us.
Yeah, they do.
I know you can do it.
I've done this before.
Wow, Amanda, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so walk me through it.
See Stephen with the power
We've got a safety mechanism on this, and we've got this has to be pressed down on top of the surface.
Okay.
And then you can press the trigger.
All right.
So let's bring this on the table. I'll hold it in place. So we've got a staple in about that area. Are you sure you want to do
that, Brian? You want to hold that right there?
Just like that?
Yep.
There you go. Boom.
Look at that, first time.
You did it.
I nailed it.
You did
it.
Literally.
Let's put one in each one of those.
Okay.
It's like they really thought the name of the class through. Nailed it.
Oh, pull it up again. Try it again.
There you go.
Scared myself.
It looks great.
Okay.
We can go back through and reinforce all of these.
Here you go, man.
Okay, I'll try one now.
I think you can do it.
You think so?
You put together a whole flower bed. You're good.
Yep. Okay. Look at how he,
All right.
this is pretty, I say this now before I'm
It is.
completely done.
And I'm sure you guys get folks coming in doing these projects. It's a bonding
Let's get a
moment,
second one
maybe
in
for
there.
couples as well. So, and they get an opportunity to learn how to do something
There you
maybe
go.
they've never done before.
Very
We
good.
get a lot of people, the biggest question, look at you. You guys are
We
awesome.
did it!
One of the biggest questions we get is, do we have to know how to do this before we come in? No, this is exactly the reason why we're there, is to empower people to realize that they can do this too. Like even if you've never picked up a nail gun or you've never picked up a drill, you can do these things. You will walk out with your
pretty good,
project
don't I?
made and you will have completed it. So.
And it is, when I walked out of there after, you know, you did a lot of the work with the garden beds, but still, knowing that I really helped with that, it just makes you feel really good and, as you said, empowered to say, I can make stuff with my hands.
Yeah. We have one
Very,
member
very cool.
just recently who joined who has completely redone her, she owns a shop here in Toledo, and she's completely redone her entire storeroom in her shop and is now working on her new cash
It
register.
probably feels so good for her too, just to see her work. Hey, I did this.
Exactly.
I didn't hire this out. I did this.
And 3 weeks ago, she had never picked up a tool before.
Wow.
And so for her to do that, so we are having more and more of those types of individuals who are coming in, who are finding confidence. And that's, if we can do anything, is to inspire people to build that confidence that they can do this too. That it's not just about asking somebody else to make it, but to actually come in and do it.
Inspired Lumber Workshop.
Thank you.
There it is.
You thought it through again.
When you come in for one of our classes, we supply all the materials.
Yeah.
So everybody's
And the
using the
tools.
equivalent materials and the tools.
And the know-how.
When you come in as a member, you're only responsible for bringing in your lumber, your wood.
Okay.
And we got everything else.
Yep.
Very cool.
And we've made memberships really inexpensive too. You can get 15 hours for $99.
All right.
So you have to pass the safety course. Insurance requires
Yes,
it.
and I had to do that too when I went in.
But then once that's done, you can come in and just buy your bulks of hours and then use them over a 3-month period of time. We've expanded out that space. So yeah, it's exciting to watch people really grow in their confidence.
And they can walk out with wood snowflakes.
Wood snowflakes.
The kind that I like.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It'll make you cold.
Yeah, so get on the website, get on the social media, check out when you guys have the classes going, and just get signed up, huh?
That'd be great.
Good stuff.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming today.
Appreciate
we did
it.
all right.
I think so, Amanda.
You guys did great.
Teamwork again today.
Making the dream
we
work.
know how to cook things and make things.
Our aprons are multi-use, yes.
Yeah.
We'll be back right after this. Stay with us.